Welcome back to the 142 episode today of the Premium Advantage, October 10th, 2025, live
Boom.
here at the Ion. Our host, myself, Roberto, Premium HTX on all social media. Our co-host, Mr. Jacinto.
Hello to everyone in podcast Landia.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us again today. Streamlining solutions for business owners to save time and money in taxes and insurance. We are here thanks to the Premium Advantage. Tax season is over. However, there is a second deadline coming up from the IRS for October 15th. If you file that extension, it's coming up. If you have questions, need support getting those taxes filed,
Sound check.
go to thepremiumadvantage.com, set up a complimentary appointment, and we'll answer your questions, help you with your taxes. Our services, as I mentioned, 1040, 1065, 1120s, and the business membership for business owners looking to start or grow their business. Health and life insurance also available. Let me see, the memberships have free affiliates programs and also the free raffle. So don't forget, we have a free raffle, free affiliates program that you can go to. It's a weekly raffle. Keep it in mind. Streamline solutions for business owners.
Subscribe and
Time
win.
money. Yes, sir. Subscribe and win. And the strategy with Shishi Media, road to the kickoff, road to the World Cup 2026 is on the move with events. We got 2 events tomorrow. Now we got 2 events per day. Wow, moving things along, right? We got the Art Monthly at Bad Restaurant, and then also the Latin Masquerade by invitation only with DJ Jacinto. There you go. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that.
It's going down. Looking forward to that. What we got?
We got some updates. Again, don't forget the IRS deadline, October 15th. Today is October 10th. It's a live episode. It's a Houston show.
That's the last one of the year, right? After October 15th?
So you can still file, but it'll be later than late.
Later than late. Is that the technical term?
Yes.
You heard that from the tax man right there.
Later than late if you pass October 15th, but you can still file.
See, that's good to know. I didn't know that.
You can still file up to, I believe, right after Thanksgiving, and they close it up to January, which opens again the following year.
See, that's good information. I didn't know
December is actually the last date.
Okay.
That you can't file anymore. Cool. We got SportsCinto and then coming up events. All right, here we go. So, the continuation of the updates. We're giving you information, keeping you updated, but then we're also rolling over the information to try to make it all more concise. Okay, so don't forget 2025 summary info, rollover info with regards to first, we started with an analysis of a cost of a political association.
Assassination.
With a political assassination. Yes, that one. So the ChatGPT estimate based on the parameters, $5 million estimate to the as a conservative estimate to the taxpayers. Okay. Keep in mind, we throw in some ChatGPT, throw in the assumptions, we line those up. If you have different assumptions, throw it into the system, let us know what they are. But up to now, conservative estimate, $5 million for those types of situations when they come up. So we're looking to eliminate those situations altogether. All right. So then also don't forget there's construction in Houston, which this in turn elevates the probability of risk, which elevates the probability of insurance and costs going up. Right. So keep those things in mind. Right.
Right.
And then we have the sports predictions, right? These are all kind of tied together, because sometimes the big media situations, they skew the information due to marketing. And so we, kind of want to have a better perception of reality and a little bit unskewed information. So if this information was unskewed, we're going to try to keep it unskewed. But if it skews again, we need y'all's feedback for that.
Exactly. And later on in SportsCinto, I'm going to have the update of the current standings, as necessarily, but also the odds as far as where we are now compared to week 1.
Yep. So that Lakers still holding because I watched the 49ers pulled it off by 1 point.
Yeah,
I thought,
awesome.
wow.
Yeah.
Pulled it up by 1 point. I was looking at that game.
What week are we in, KB? 5? 6?
For what?
NFL.
6. Week 6.
Week 6 now.
6 NFL.
Yeah.
Okay,
My fantasy team is horrible.
Things
Sucks.
are moving along. And then we also discussed the First Amendment. Had a little bit of a read about that, talked about that for like a moment to try to all get us centered with regards to like what are our rights here, and then what they cost and who pays for that, and what the situation is as much as we can tell with regards to this. Right?
Do it real quick. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting free speech, the exercise thereof, abridging of the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of the people to peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances.
Yep. And so now that brings us to the Second Amendment. All right, you can say what you want, but then on top of that, there's a Second Amendment that says a well-regulated militia being necessary of the security of the free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And we're seeing some incredible situations with regards to that Second Amendment situations, and so I wanted to show one because this is kind of what the reality now. with regards to the Second Amendment. All right. So people have been going out and using these tools to protest. And so the goal, keep in mind, is not to increase the taxes. So, so I've seen these situations come up, and something is working. I see something working, and it's in our list. So it's kind of exciting. The Second Amendment, the First Amendment.
Right.
Are you guys ready for the sample? It's coming up.
What we got?
Hold on. Am I in the right one? I don't even know what I'm clicking. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom. Here we go. As we watch, give me 1 second.
What is going on right now?
It's a commercial.
See,
We're trying to skip.
This is why we missed dress rehearsal today. This is what happens.
And check out what's happening.
How awesome is that? Come on.
And the guys are like, I want to dance, but
No, he
something is
wants
holding
to.
them back. So we have to keep in mind that something is happening here. Like you know what I'm saying? So something is happening here. And then this guy comes out in the beginning.
Whoa, look at Jesus.
All I'm saying is, situations are escalating important.
Wow. Yeah, that looks pretty intense right there.
Okay. So keep it in mind, the guy comes out and he's like, I can't dance. So he's like, they're being held back. And then there's these forces, right? These forces that are kind of moving.
La Chona is gonna bring us together.
I like it. So keep that in mind, right?
That
so
Bunny should play that at the Super Bowl.
this plays into our list that we were working on, right? The list, tools and incentives for world peace, right? So we got music, right, in this whole situation, right?
Music.
And we have a situation where we're looking for lower taxes by using these tools that we presented to the markets. So right now, in this situation, it looks like a reasonable example of success for that. I'm not sure if they've seen the list, or they know that they're applying this part to the list, or that they know the list exists.
Did you also know that this is also a part of that?
Poetry. Right?
That's poetry, man. Music is poetry. The ability to make lyrics. It's a song about. Look at the lyrics of the song La Chona and translate it. It's crazy. But the words, the way they sound, it motivates. It's poetry. It's music. And the music is coming out how? Digitally. Dude, it's all together. I love it. I love it.
Right. Solutions for the markets.
I love it.
And then getting implemented. So in those situations, we'll see how that.
He's also a Pirates fan. That's interesting.
Keep in mind, you look at the tax implications with regards to this. I don't see an increase.
Yeah.
Right? So keep in mind, we had examples of what causes an increase or situations that, well, no, it's right, and it looks like there's positive results. Keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. Consistency. We're moving things along.
It just disappeared.
Yeah, I know. We're going. We're back on.
Back on.
I know. Top of the line with regards to the technology here, guys.
This is what happens. We gotta really make dress rehearsal from now on.
But Second Amendment, and there you go. That's the time with regards to taxes, with regards to what's happening, with regards to some things that we've seen as we roll over and we keep folks updated with the information. Okay?
Love it.
Cool. SportsCinto, what you got, my man?
Yes, it's time for SportsCinto. A lot has happened in the last, because we didn't have a podcast last week, so a lot has happened. So SportsCinto this week, we got MLB, NFL, NBA, and some World Cup news, which is fascinating to me as far as the World Cup is concerned, because I don't care about soccer normally, but it's interesting. So first, MLB. Right now, the Mets have missed the postseason again. And check out their amazing payroll, $339 million. So they got Soto, they moved things around, and yet the Mets continue to suck. So, again, it doesn't matter. Baseball is special like that, too. In the NBA, you can kind of get away with buying your players and making a team because it's only 5 guys on the squad. But baseball, man, it's so hard. You have to really congeal as a team. NFL is like that, too. It's 11 guys out there in the NFL. And in sports, baseball is 9 guys. So, and pitchers are kind of separate. So, baseball is special in that it doesn't matter how much money you spend. I mean, of course, that helps, because you got to get some big guys out there, and pitching is of the utmost importance, and big pitchers always cost a lot of money. So the Mets suck. It's awesome. All right, we'll flip it. What we got? Next.
Did it go through? Oh, didn't go through? Hold on 1 second. Give me one.
We're going to flip to the next slide.
Bam.
All right, so the last thing for the MLB, we got to give a thank you to these guys. So the Astros fired all 4 of these guys. Somebody's got to go. Somebody's got to be a scapegoat, right? So there's a lot of conversation about this situation. So this is our pitching coach. This is our hitting coach. Oh, these 2 are pitching coaches. This is our hitting coach, and this is our personal trainer. This is the Astros fitness trainer for the last 10, 15 years.
Wow,
this dude has been there for a long time.
Interesting.
So it's very interesting because what's the conversation that they were having in the higher management was the problem with the Astros this year was not our lack of talent. Everybody was hurt. So, hey, buddy, what you been doing, trainer?
Sure.
Right? This is the conversation, right? These guys got to stay out there. Now, also, the other side of that coin, like I'm not faulting him 100%. We don't know specific to what the programs are. It's not like the thing about fitness and nutrition that's special is that it changes every 5 to 10 years with the new things that we learn.
Sure.
But as far as like biomechanics, like when's the last time we discovered a new bone? There aren't any, right? We got them all. We got all the muscles, right? We know about ranges of motion. We know all these things. So that hasn't changed. So it's not like his programs are obsolete. Maybe he needs to update them a little bit here and there.
Well,
but I think
maybe the training mechanism changed, so then the routine didn't change on the one or the other, so there was a miscommunication.
Complacency is what I think.
Complacency.
You've been there for 10, 15
years.
years.
The same thing going.
Dude,
the same thing
oh, what you got? All right, print this out, work
yeah.
him out. Oh, what you got? Print this out, work him out. I don't know if that's what's happening, but maybe that is. Also, it's a scapegoat situation with sports.
Yeah.
When it comes down, they'll never just get rid of players who they spent millions of dollars on, a coach who they spent millions of dollars on. If somebody's going to get fired, it's going to be low-level guys like this. So it's unfortunate. We really don't know the whole story, but it kind of feels that way because, but also, man, look, the other side of that coin, going back to the trainer thing, we've been playing playoffs into World Series for 10 years in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, that means we haven't had not one offseason off.
Yeah.
That means our like people like Altuve have been playing like 200 and something games every year for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna get injured, right? So that's what we had last year. It's unfortunate, and unfortunate that our trainer had to go. Who knows what's gonna be happening going forward? And then our hitting coach, this guy Alex Cintron, has also been a club favorite, and I think maybe a complacency situation happening there too. I don't know what situation is there. One thing that did happen, I'm not sure if it was last year or year before, but he tried to fight a guy in the middle of a game.
Ooh.
Somebody he was chirping, and the guy it was Tommy Pham, who's huge, right? And this guy was like, "Come on." So he tried to charge at him, on both. It was awesome. However, you can't be doing that, dude. You're a coach, right? And your players are going to jump in front. Anyway, that's a whole different story. So much respect to y'all. One of my favorite moments in World Series Astros history of all time, my top 5 favorite hilarious moments is when Troy Snitker, I always say his name wrong, Snitker, gotta be careful you don't say that wrong. He's the most, he's always like this. He's very like this. Or most of the times doesn't speak at all.
Oh.
But when we won when Yordan Alvarez, I was at this game, dude. When Yordan Alvarez hit that home run, it was game 6 in the 2022 World Series, hit that home run straightaway center field. It was like 450 feet, something like that. Troy Snitker lost his mind.
Snitker.
It's S-N-I-T.
Snitker.
Snitker. He lost his mind. He started jumping and screaming, and all the pitchers in the bullpen were like, "What is happening?" Because he never ever shows emotion. So that was one of my favorite moments of all time. So shout out to them. Much love to you. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna find other jobs out there because they got World Series rings, both of them, all of them. So both World Series is all 4 of them. All right. So that's for the MLB for right now. Because I don't care. Oh yeah. There's playoffs going on too. Apparently, the Tigers are winning and doing miraculous
Game
things. Right now,
Game 5
against Seattle. That's tonight.
So to the ALCS.
It's whoever's gonna win that, it's gonna go to the ALCS. So they're gonna be playing Toronto in the ALCS. So it's Seattle and Detroit tonight. So I'm going for Detroit because I hate Seattle. All right. So that's MLB for now. So let's get to NFL. So NFL, talking about injuries, guys. Injuries is a big problem in all sports right now. Our athletes are getting bigger and stronger and faster. And equipment and fields and things aren't necessary. Even referees, for God's sake. Sometimes I see these little like hobbit referees trying to keep up with these guys. I'm like, what are you doing? They need to be fit too. Anyway, so MetLife, specifically, this stadium has the most nasty injuries.
Really? And they have a turf, and they haven't maintained the turf?
No, it's not the turf, dude. Here's the problem. I forgot the term what it's called, but you remember kicks, right? Kicks. So we used to have toe injuries. We used to have an indoor soccer field here right in the middle of Houston. It was on Shepherd.
AstroTurf?
It was no. So it's a special type of turf, right? So what it is, I was there, so I got to see this from the ground up. It is a giant, and I mean giant, layer of sand, okay? Then on top of that, they put a giant layer of this like thick rubber. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it gives a little bit. It's almost like memory foam, and then on top of that, they put this like it's like recycled rubber bits from like tires, or I don't know what they get it, but it's like really fine chopped up rubber, and they lay that on top of that thing. Then on top of that, they lay this big fat carpet. It's like 3 inches thick, and they lay it, and that's the grass part, and they just lay that on top. So when you step on it, remember kicks?
Yeah.
When you step on it, it's like, oh, this feels nice, right? But dude, over time, that is not right, biomechanically correct for your joints. No. So, and I remember working there that we would have to re-level that thing all of the time. And I remember because the owner used to get so mad how expensive it was to re-level it. But every time we had to re-level that thing, it was this huge, massive project. And then also the next communication, the next arguments about that is that rubber is toxic.
Oh my gosh.
So now it's like, well, what are we doing? So next time you watch any sporting event and you see them running, you see the little black things coming up, that's that toxic rubber that I'm talking about. So these poor guys, these horses, these monsters on the field are out there getting hurt. So it's unfortunate, but they need to go back to grass. Have you ever heard of ACL injuries from the 50s and 60s? Those old school NFL guys?
This grass is so much more harder to maintain, and it doesn't look as nice. And,
correct. It's hard to maintain, and it's easy. It gets roughed up easier. It's all that thing. But dude, what do we want here?
Figure something out.
Do we want our players to play?
Figure something out.
Or do you want scrubs out there?
You know what they could do actually? They could have maybe like a secondary field grass in layers, depending on how much. You know what I mean? And then they could just move it. Like, I mean, I'm sure that'll be costly.
It's just hard because the stadiums now have events all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Even our all through the year with other
all
stuff.
through the year. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the arguments with the open air stadiums in like Buffalo. The one that I was making fun of a couple of weeks ago is that Buffalo has a brand new gazillion-dollar stadium they built with no roof. And they're saying, well, don't you want to have events and don't you want to control the weather a little bit in there? They're like, no. And it's for football only. And I used to be, at first I was like, now I'm like, wait a minute, that makes more sense.
Sure.
It's going to be for football only. That means it's going to protect the health of these guys, protect the field itself. Mm-hmm. So it's a fascinating conversation about the future of health and fitness when it comes to the field.
For sure.
All right. So all this information, by the way, I'm getting from the Pat McAfee show. Shout out to Pat McAfee. There he is right there looking ridiculous in that shot. All right. So the new rules, the new NFL setup, it allows for ties. I hate ties. There should not ever be a tie in sports. I'm sorry. I hate that. There should be no participation trophies. There should be none of that. One winner, one loser. You learn from your losses. It's a metaphor for life. Sports is amazing that way because you don't actually lose anything personally. It's just a game, right? So they've been happening. So Pat McAfee came up with an idea and I think I love this. He's calling it the golden boot rule. So his idea is to have kind of like in soccer, the shootout at the end, and hockey, the shootout at the end, a field goal kickoff.
Yeah, okay. All the players.
Something. You know
why he said that?
What did he say that?
Because he's a kicker.
Of course he said
he's a kicker with the Colts.
Yeah, so. but what else? How else can you settle a game?
You don't want not doing a kickoff. That's just
but how are you gonna settle a tie?
If you don't want to run extra minutes, then you could do some kind of skills challenge from somebody else. I don't want a kicker decide me a win or lose.
Well, that debate is definitely up to debate. I just want some sort of skill.
When Peyton Manning said he's a kicker, dumb kicker. Remember Peyton Manning was on the sideline?
Yeah, no, definitely. But there needs to be some sort of skill. I don't know what it is. I like kicking because it's simple and nobody can get hurt that way. I don't want any more NFL guys getting hurt. So I think kicking is the safest way to because it's kind of like a 3-point shot. If you got these guys now, because also remember that the NFL is allowing for kickers to bring their own ball. So now guys are hitting shots. If you watch the NFL now, at least recently, there's been these guys are nailing 70, 75-yard field goals. If you guys got guys nailing 70 from the other side of the field, just poof. Oh man, I don't know. I think that would be fun. But I agree. Some sort of skills, anything. No ties, guys.
I get why they're doing it because they don't want players to get hurt.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. And I don't want players to get hurt either.
But I don't want
and that's why I think the safest way is to have kickers do it.
I want my best player on the field.
Amen.
And that's not the kicker.
Amen. All right, so guys, oh my God, we are the laughing stock of the NFL.
Did he just
offensive line is the most just egregious situation. We've been the worst. I feel like we've been the worst offensive line since the beginning of the Texans in 2001. All right, so this is the play developing. Okay, this is slide 1. This is slide 2. So these guys
are blocking each other.
Yes.
Oh my God! What?
Look at these fools! What are y'all doing? They're over here salsa dancing. What are y'all doing?
How intriguing.
What are we doing?
How intriguing.
Okay, so the ball just got snapped. All right, and look at this guy's going just straight through. All right, so that's CJ with the ball. Okay, and now that's CJ destroyed. Okay, wow. But look what else happened. After our guys tackled each other, look what they decided to do.
Go after somebody,
All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
one
6
guy that doesn't have the ball.
Off of one guy.
That doesn't have the ball.
Well, no, we're on offense right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're trying to block.
Oh, really? So why everybody else is...
They decided all block him. What are we doing, guys?
Intriguing.
What are we doing? And because I played offensive line from age 6 to 16, I know the fundamentals of offensive line. They beat that into us all day, every day. And this is the worst fundamentals that you could possibly show when it comes to offensive line. It's not that hard, guys. They're overthinking things. I know that's what's happening.
Doesn't look like they're overthinking.
No, this is overthinking.
This looks like underthinking.
That's underthinking. That's underthinking. This is overthinking. Regardless, they're not thinking in the present. That's the problem. They're
in the past. They're in the future.
They're not. We're here. We need to be here. You guys are out there.
Some other play. Y'all watching some other play.
What is happening?
They're not in this game.
No, they're somewhere else. Guys, you gotta, man, I played, guys, okay? You just gotta communicate, man. There's so many times where I would walk up to the line and literally forgot what they just said. So I grab my guy, be like, hey, yo, what was that play? And he'd be like, it's a run. Okay, cool. So, like, you don't have to be specific. You ain't gotta be that detailed. Just come on, protect CJ, please. If you give CJ some time, he will win the game for us. It's that easy. All right, sorry.
Protect CJ.
So this is what I was saying earlier. This is the latest odds going forward. So this is from Pat McAfee, but he gets his from DraftKings. So this is from DraftKings, and I'm not sure where they get theirs from. I'm pretty sure I think it's MGM is where they get theirs from. But everything goes through Vegas. All right. So right now these are the current odds. This is not how it was. A little bit of it from what we saw from week 1, especially like the Niners. One of the teams that's still iffy is the Eagles is always going to be there.
Yeah.
Green Bay started off so hot, and now they're kind of floundering a little bit. Detroit has got their stuff together as always. Right now, my emotional bet is playing better, but right now also we're playing teams like we destroyed Baltimore, but half their team was hurt, so that wasn't like, I don't even know how you want to say that. We should do that though, to kill teams like that. Anyway, so these are the current standings right now. We got even though Baltimore is struggling and Jackson's out, their quarterback is still in the top running.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Steelers a little bit because Aaron Rodgers has been playing a lot better too. And these all are consistent with what we saw in week 1.
So I guess a reasonable, if you're looking to bet, not that we're condoning gambling, but would be to go, okay, which one of the teams with the negative is playing with a team that has a lot of positive, and then maybe their players hurt, where the odds didn't change, and then you got that. Ideally, that odd difference situation.
Ideally,
Vegas catches on to that really quickly. But also, when your numbers are high, like the Falcons at 475, or the Patriots are 400. Plus 400. Plus 20,000. It's just what I mean.
Oh, that's insane. There's no way they would win. They're terrible. They're horrible. Especially when you got these 3 teams ahead of you. Because Jacksonville's good too. So the AFC South, we got some problems. At Houston, we got a problem.
20,000. Not even
it's look at that. Not even close. It's they are 1,000.
Gift your money. You want to gift your money? Come here.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. That's impossible for that to happen. That's how insane that is. Anyway, so that's our standings right now. We're gonna be staying on top of this and see where this ends up.
Very intriguing.
It is intriguing. All right, and then for NBA, so the NBA, this is just something interesting I found out. This is a quote from Michael Jordan in a recent interview. Michael Jordan said, or asked him, if you could pick your team, what team would it be? He said, I got no chance of losing. None at all. Michael Jordan said that if he could pick 4 teammates in a pickup game, he'd never, ever lose with these 4 teammates. Scottie Pippen, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, and Akeem the Dream Olajuwon. Yeah? He ends that's praising dreams of versatility. Yeah. So basically, and at the end of it, he talks about how amazing Akeem Olajuwon was, man. You imagine what kind of team that is? Oh, my God.
Man,
like,
they would get drove.
Dude, that would be...
They would lose to like 3 of the last 5 NBA champions.
Well, again, hold on. Now the conversation starts to come up. If we include fitness and nutrition.
Yeah.
Now, I hate when they compare old people to young people. It's not fair because those eras are different. These guys, especially this guy, and these 2 guys played in the days when they would smoke cigarettes and have a chili dog and go have sex in the middle of the game. Like, dude, this is a totally different era where these guys got 10 personal trainers and a chef. And like, if Magic Johnson had LeBron James's nutrition and fitness routine, oh my God. What was he, 6'7"? 6'8"?
Yeah.
Point guard with shape like LeBron. Anyway, so I just find it fascinating, especially because I just love Akeem Olajuwon. He's probably my favorite center of all time. But same thing with nutrition and fitness, man. Oh God, I just found that fascinating. Anyway, next slide. So this is the current NBA odds to win the championship this year. So this is the team that won last year. Interesting odds that they're the top because they're picked to repeat. So that's interesting. All their guys are healthy, but the Rockets kind of in the middle. It's still crazy odds. All these are amazing odds. If you want to win some good money this year, you can put some odds on any of these because you can put $1 on this and win some good money. Right. So these are all of them right now. It's pretty fascinating. One of the ones that I didn't put this on here, but a new bet that Vegas is doing is a state bet. So you can bet on which state is going to win the championship.
You'll get more teams.
Yeah. So that's awesome because look, we got San Antonio, Dallas, and Houston. So if you bet Texas, it's not a bad idea, right? Oklahoma, there's only one team there. So, I thought that was a fascinating bet. I forgot to put that up here, so my bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Cool.
All right, and then last thing for SportsCinto is FIFA. So this is from Foodie Flicks. Foodie Flicks, thank you, sir. So this is outrageous. Look at these prices, dude.
Oh, wow.
So they're not even out yet, by the way. I don't know about you. Are you in the lotto?
I'm in the lotto. Yeah.
I'm in the lotto too. So KB, you in the lotto?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we all are.
Everybody's
So we're all waiting to find out if we can buy a ticket. If we can buy a ticket, then we can buy our ticket. And then after that, it's going to be these insane. You can't really see this on the screen over there, folks. But this is from 2022 prices. Opening match, category 1 was $618. Now it's $2,735. All right, so the difference of 4 years. Look at these insane prices. One of the ones,
10 times, no.
almost. Some of them are 4, some of them are 10.
4 is 10 times, yeah.
Final match, $1,600 in 2022. Final match now, $6,000. So that's ridiculous, dude. So it's fascinating to me. I don't even know if I win mine. I don't know. I might sell it. I don't even know. That's how insane this is, man. These numbers are crazy. We shall see.
Things are moving.
So, things are moving. All right, and that's all I got for SportsCinto. Now this is just fascinating news. You hear about this?
Yeah. Something about these are the guys that were gifting, doing a lot of coupon codes, or tell me about it.
So Cool Kicks is the #1 reseller on the app called Whatnot.
Oh, Whatnot.
They have a store in LA. I think they have one in Vegas, but I'm pretty sure they have a store in LA. And it's a resale app where they sell shoes, clothes, perfume, watches, everything. And they give Labubus.
Yeah.
The Labubu that I gave away at the comedy show, I got it from them.
Yeah.
All right. So they recently got kicked out. They got kicked out by the feds. No, not by the feds. It was by the LAPD.
Oh, the LAPD.
So LAPD countering forgery department, whatever that is called. They got busted. So apparently there were, I think it was 2,100 pairs of shoes. It's red?
Yeah.
All right, so we're talking loud now because I think our mics just went out. Yeah. So 2,100 pairs of shoes of Jordans. And I forgot what else it was. But anyway, so apparently this is an issue going on in LA where people are now robbing trains.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Old West now. So people are literally, I'm not kidding, bro. People are robbing trains because they know they go slow. and there's not a lot of security.
Makes sense.
There's not a lot of security,
Relax on the
right?
trains,
Out in
like,
the middle of
We're
California.
back to trains
If,
now.
if you've never been out in the middle of California, it is long,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, yeah.
There's
I can
nothing out
understand
there.
it.
So anyway, people are robbing trains specifically to get Amazon packages and
Sure.
packages of shoes and clothes and stuff like that. So apparently there's a brand, and dude, it's crazy because I literally saw this, guys. I was watching this with my own eyes. I was watching the live stream, and he's on there selling these brand new Jordans that have not come out yet. They come out a week later, okay? He's selling them for, the shoes come out at retail $240 of these brand new Jordans, okay? He got them a week before and was selling them for $200 each.
Yeah.
Like, how did you not only get it before, also selling them cheaper? Oh, you stole them
From a train.
from a train. So apparently people are stealing them from a train, like the old West, robbing them
Putting up websites.
and selling them to him.
I gotcha.
And then he is reselling them
Yeah.
through his app.
Yeah.
Kind of like laundering. Like, I didn't know where I got them from.
Sure.
Right. So it was fascinating because I literally saw those shoes and I was like, wow, how does he get them so soon and seeing them so cheap?
Yeah.
And so then it went down. There's even video, look it up, the Cool Kicks video of him getting arrested. They showed that it's just like the movies, like he's walking backwards towards the cops and everything. Like everybody went down. So breaking news today, I don't know about him, but the Cool Kicks people have now ratted on everybody.
Yeah.
So the LAPD is like busting down doors left and right, finding all kinds of warehouses full of shoes.
Yeah.
So there's some counterfeit situation. There's some thievery situation going on. Dude, it is nuts. But it's fascinating to me because this guy created this amazing situation and created this hype where you got millions of dollars going through this app. So now the app itself is having problems because now these people are like, wait a minute, if I bought counterfeit stuff,
It's not worth what I pay.
I want my money back. Okay, but now they're in jail. So where are you gonna get your money from?
Charge it to the game.
The Whatnot is now
Charge it to the game.
Whatnot is now gonna maybe face some problems with this situation, and the people selling on there who are actually legit, selling actual legit
Sometimes
products,
you have to be
they're
mindful
suffering.
of research, and then sometimes when something is just too good to be true, it could be. Keep that in mind.
Man, it is crazy.
But you have to be mindful. There you go. Things are in development. You were wondering about that. That's not high in the world. They're making money.
Right?
Give them
I was telling you literally, I was like, man,
I mean,
they're doing
we have
us.
a free raffle, $25.
Ours is legit.
Straight up. It's an incentive mechanism for the markets. Right? That wasn't an incentive mechanism for the markets. It's an incentive mechanism for the markets. Just saying.
It's fascinating.
Just saying. It's expanding. And as
All right,
expanding,
and go back real quick. Yeah, so I talked about earlier this year, if you didn't see the podcast earlier this year, I talked about an asteroid coming to destroy us all and we're all going to die. Apparently, that was earlier this year. Then with math, we figured out that it's going to miss us. So we were all like, yay! Now we figured out, okay, it actually might hit the moon. Oh, so if it hits the moon, it's like, oh, great, it's going to protect us, right? Yeah, except the moon's going to turn into shards of stuff and hit us. So we're a little bit worried about that. So I think it's a 3% chance that it's going to hit the moon. So it's coming in 2032. So they're talking about the best way to stop it might be flip it. Oh no, they're going to try and blow it up. That's what they're going to try to do. All right, so that's what they're possibly talking about, but it's only 3% chance.
Armageddon? They're doing Armageddon?
Yeah, Armageddon style.
Armageddon. Wow.
Yeah,
Intriguing.
they're going to straight up Armageddon.
Wow.
On that Cool Kicks, did you say he got caught on live stream?
There was a live stream of him getting caught.
I'm watching it now.
Yeah, the live stream of him literally getting caught.
He thought he was
He's
being
holding
pranked.
up a watch.
Yeah,
he's like, come on, guys, get it. And he's like, what? There's a SWAT? Wait, that's a joke, right? SWAT team?
He thought he was being
wait,
pranked.
it is a
I
SWAT,
watched
guys.
it.
Okay, and then he just walks. And then the next shot is of him walking backward. Walk towards my voice. And all that. It's from the movies. It's crazy,
Wow.
dude. Yeah, I know, right? All right, and then I don't know if y'all saw that amazing. Did you see that moon the other day?
Yes.
Oh, guys, it was so
moon.
beautiful.
Big
I
moon.
hope everybody made sweet love by watching that moon. So October, that was like October 7th. All right, the next ones of the year is a super beaver moon. Isn't that great? So I have no idea what that means other than it's the biggest and brightest full moon of the year. So look forward to that November 5th. And I'm going to remind y'all when it gets closer. And then December 4th is a super cold moon. That's the last full moon and super moon of 2025. So it's just variations of it, but it makes people act crazy. And it's a fun thing to see. So anyway.
Oh, and it's Halloween. And we got the full moon Halloween. It's already passed. It's blood red. Ooh,
Bro, it's going to be pretty close.
It's when the moon and the earth are at their nearest point.
Nearest point.
Oh,
Yes.
look at that. Next events, don't forget, Road to the Cook-Off, Road to the World Cup 2025. The event's coming up. And the raffle the previously mentioned raffle free weekly drawing, also for business owners that are interested in setting up an episode so that we can interview them and share their information. Go to the website, set up your episode. We're set up for every Friday here at the Ion. Power of networking, something that we're keeping up